What's up, guys? I know I'm late with this. This came out how long ago? Like about a week ago. And I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. I have not seen this yet because I'm just not interested in this death battle. I mean, it's just not interesting to me. But because it's Saitama, I decided to give it a watch. And honestly, don't know who's gonna win, but I have an idea of who should win, and I hope they do what I think they're going to do. So let's see what we're dealing with here.
Saitama, the One Punch Man. Popeye, the Sailor Man. East versus West. Old versus
Oh, we've seen East versus West before.
Basic exercise. These two are ridiculous, but their unassuming exteriors belie impossible strength. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor.
I guess I should voice who I think would win. All right. So personally speaking, I think Popeye's gonna win. I think Saitama's gonna get fucked up. Why do I think that? Because One Punch Man fans don't understand Saitama. Well, let me rephrase that. One Punch Man fanboys. There are fans that understand the limitations of their characters, and some people can't seem to grasp that concept that not every character is the one. Like the most overpowered, you know. And I've seen a bunch of debates before, Saitama versus Goku, and One Punch Man fans always hit me and do all these different debates. They always hit me with the same two excuses. Either one, we haven't seen Saitama's full power yet, so we can't say Goku could beat him. Actually, we can until I see anything that surpasses Goku. No, I don't give a fuck what potential he has. If he hasn't done it, it cannot be used in a debate. And two, he's a gag character. Now, funnily enough, he is not a fucking gag character. He's funny, yes, but just because you're a funny character doesn't mean you're a gag character, okay? Saitama's not a gag character. He has yet to split the earth in two, you know? Like a Raleigh did. And then magically is back together again. You know, cartoon shenanigans. Saitama is a parody character. That's what people need to understand. He's a parody character. What else is he? I'm going to give you an example. You have all these different anime and manga. We got the beginning where the character's either weak or they're a kid. And then near the end, they're either chads or maybe they're still young. Who knows? But they're clearly far more powerful than they were from the start. Like Goku, for instance. I want to say near the beginning, you know, Kid Goku, car level, I want to say. I might be capping. I might be lowballing a little bit. But then look at Z. I mean, this dude has to almost be galaxy level by that point, right? At the Buu Saga. Not even. Let's talk about fucking Super. Universal. So basically what Saitama is a shonen manga character taken from the end of their story. Placed at the beginning. Like, they put Breakthrough in this motherfucker. Like, this dude started the game with Breakthrough. So this dude's already at full power. And, unfortunately, that doesn't qualify him as a gag character. So that's why I think he's going to lose. Wow, I didn't see this before. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see. But my money's on Popeye. And whatever this Thimble Theater shit is. A little cringe, but whatever.
A death battle.
Did I just call history cringe?
Life is pain. Brutal and short. The challenges we face during our brief...
I don't know, man. This shit taking long as fuck to
are
end.
what make us human. They light a fire in our soul. They make it all worth something. Without them, we are lost.
Yeah, it's a little early in the day for an existential crisis, but luckily I came prepared.
For this failed salaryman, all it took to get that fiery passion back...
On paper, it's like One Punch Man sounds like it'll fail, but it's his inner turmoil that makes him a good character. He's not just one-shotting everyone. Like, there's more depth to this character.
And so he trained, pushing his body beyond its
Of course, people that never watched it wouldn't understand.
So hard, his freaking hair fell out.
Saitama's strength grew
Funny.
exponentially day by day, with the goal of becoming the greatest hero who ever lived.
And much to his horror, that's exactly what he got.
All it took was one punch. Damn it!
Cope.
He became too strong. He became the one, the only, the infamous caped, baldy.
But anyone who's cool knows him as One Punch Man. As in, he can't help but beat almost every opponent he's faced in exactly one punch.
Imagine not even getting a chance to pick your own hero name.
And he's a universe with some pretty whacked out monsters, like a giant who's
I would have corrected them motherfuckers.
tall and can stomp city-sized craters into the earth.
Or an Esper who can effortlessly pull giant meteors from outer space.
Or a Monster King who shaved off a continent from the Earth's surface and lifted it into the stratosphere.
Oh, is that manga shit?
Saitama's never even broken so much as a sweat fighting any.
Hold on, is that manga shit? Nah, that looks like it's from the anime, unless that's their editing.
And Saitama's never even broken so much as
I don't remember that.
During their battle, that same Monster King absorbed
It is from the manga.
a chunk of the Earth's core and fired it at Saitama.
And he ate it.
By squirt gunning some lava at it.
What the fuck?
He was bathing in naked. And then he
What the
punched it.
fuck?
Surprise.
Saitama's created after images just
Alright, I gotta read the manga, obviously.
a martial arts master with his butt and survived the inhospitable vacuum of space after being kicked all the way to the moon and before jumping back to Earth in about 16 seconds. That's 8% the speed of light.
Kinda like the time he blocked attacks from this alien dude who stated to move near light speed or punch so fast his fist starts to blue shift. You know,
Yeah, that's pretty fucking fast.
You approach the speed of light.
Saitama utilizes his absurdly superhuman strength and speed with
One question, that blue shift he just mentioned, isn't that only on the intro? Like, I don't doubt he can't do it in canon, but has he actually, like, ever did that in canon? Outside of the anime opening? That's what I want to know. I mean, obviously he could do it. I mean, look how fucking powerful he is, but I'd like to see it actually be used in, like, a fight or whatever. That'd be cool.
techniques like his devastating normal punch.
Or maybe it's always happening, it's just happening so fast we don't even realize it.
Consecutive normal punches.
Are you kidding me?
But it's anime, they would have showed it.
Names? What kind of self-respecting anime protagonist is he?
Plain and simple, he's a satire of one. Instead of seeing his journey,
Satire, not gag.
showing his struggle to the top, we join him when he's already there.
Basically, imagine if Goku went Super Saiyan in his fight against Jackie Chun. Kinda sucks all the drama out of it, doesn't it?
And that's the point.
100 push-ups and sit-ups are technically doable, especially if you space them out. Doing 100 squats and then running half a marathon every
day. Like, you might be able to do it on day one. You might get lucky, but day two's gonna... Ooh!
Shredding muscle fibers at the
I can already feel the pain.
then allowing them time to repair themselves more durable than before. This repair process requires hydration,
We need some godlike fucking protein. Holy shit.
consuming protein and carbohydrates, and lots of sleep.
But Saitama's workout schedule doesn't give them time to repair, which means he would...
You should die, basically, is what they're saying, I guess. Or just fuck yourself up. Though, I do believe people have done this in real life. There's like a bunch of YouTube videos of people just doing Saitama's training. I don't know if they succeed with it, but yeah, there's a lot of them.
basically just ripping himself to shreds over and over and over. After a few days, he shouldn't even have been able to move, but he just kept going.
There might be an explanation. Take the brilliant scientist Dr. Genus, whose half-century of research into evolution...
Name rhymes with penis.
Well, one punch. According to Genus's hypothesis, Saitama's training broke his limiter.
Basically, every living thing on Earth has a limit to their natural abilities. At some point, no matter how badass they are...
And Goku does this every day, alright? One Punch Man fan. let me stop.
They'll plateau. Wait a minute. Have I peaked? I gotta go to the gym!
Well, Saitama trained so hard, he literally defied the laws of nature and reality. He just breaks the logic of his world. He crushed the entire field of evolutionary biology in the palm of his hand.
And while he has stated that his strength did eventually stop growing, it's pretty clear he's never gotten close to showing it off in full.
Such as when he fought the godlike alien conqueror, Lord...
Okay, but...
And finally...
Yo, Boris was a cool design. What a waste.
A blow with punches. A little harder than normal.
And reflected Boros' collapsing star-roaring cannon. Now you see, that's an attack name. An energy blast that was going to blow up the friggin' planet. That's over 50 zetatons of
It's like an Android Saga level attack.
of the world's strongest nukes going off at once.
Despite his...
Bit stronger than Namek Saga Frieza, I believe. Alright, let's see what God has in store for us. There he is. I hate it here.
Hero.
Saitama's about to get his shit tossed.
Man.
Look at that! Look at that! Hold on!
Adventurer.
Bro, this man did the rapid punch before Kenshiro. Say word. Damn, Jotaro, what's good?
Sailor man, hero, adventurer.
That's fucked.
Sailor man.
It's a little too slow though. Poker,
Popeye
some
was
shit.
immediately upon birth horrifically ugly. So ugly, his father fled in embarrassment of his spawn.
God damn.
Never returned.
So Popeye grew up with a chip on his shoulder and a pop in his eye, especially after discovering his higher calling, beating the snot out of people.
Don't worry,
To battle against World War II era racial stereotypes.
Oh no.
Being non-specific,
Oh yeah, this is that time period.
but because
Oh,
there
boy.
are so many examples.
originating in the era of rubber hose animation, Popeye's body is essentially made of, well, rubber, able to stretch, twist, squish, and squash any way he likes.
Or rev up his arm for a punch that'll knock you around the planet.
Popeye's punches are fascinating, since they can disincorporate their targets into
I'm wondering, like, are they really gonna scale him scientifically? Because he is a gag character, right? Are they gonna actually like try to scale him? Because they could just throw the gag thing and shit and just call it a day. We'll see.
composite elements, like turning anchors into fishhooks, an alligator into handbags, and several Native Americans.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even want to know.
The reason's pretty simple.
What
Will.
the fuck?
It's a cartoon. He can basically do whatever he wants.
Pretty much.
Shoot fire from his corncob pipe, pull a canyon closed, punch bolts of lightning out of the air, and even give the sun a black eye.
Judging by the distance
What
the
the
sun is
fuck?
from the Earth and the time it took for the high striker puck
Shit
to
is
reach it,
stupid,
the
bro.
puck must have been moving at 500 times the speed of light.
We're really doing this right now? Are we really doing this right now? How do we even know that sun is in outer space? It has a fucking face. It has a nose. Obviously, it needs to breathe. I don't know, man. This shit is dumb.
In order to generate that force, Popeye must have swung his fist just as fast. Hell, he's even shadowboxed so
Then again, the world would be destroyed if it was that close.
two places at once and
That's
hit
why you
them
can't think
both.
about this shit.
So, was he
What
just
the
born
fuck?
this way? Is being ugly the secret to pulling insane bullshit superpowers out of your
That's some
ass?
Flash shit.
'Cause if so, you might want to get on that, buddy.
Ha ha, no. The secret to Popeye's immense physical strength is simply the virtue of nutrition.
He hasn't done anything super like crazy like Saitama, but I don't doubt he has the ability to.
Sailor into a veritable god. Spinach.
Propaganda straight from the bean counters at Big Vegetable. You'll never get me to eat my grains, damn you!
That's Powerpuff Girls,
Flesh and grain alcohol for me!
I think.
Originating in Persia, Spinacia oleracea is a leafy green nutrient and antioxidant-rich vegetable that can help prevent cancer and reduce.
I know y'all motherfuckers aren't about to scientifically prove why this shit turns him into a deity. I know they're not about to try to fucking prove why spinach turns Popeye into a god.
While a normal can of spinach contains about 44 calories, when used in Popeye's world, its effects are multiplied. Not only does it immediately increase Popeye's
It's like a sensu bean.
strength and speed even further, it makes him virtually impervious to harm.
It lets him fly, turn invisible.
This is such a stupid fucking death battle. This is like they had like about 2 stupid ass fights this season, right? I didn't watch the Kool-Aid one. I'm not mistaken, there's another one I didn't watch too. That's some stupid one sometimes. Let me hear this bullshit real quick.
Shapeshift his body into literally anything, and even survive the universe getting turned off. That's right. This big whatever the hell that thing is apparently God.
Universal
Turned off
confirmed.
reality
So it's
in order to kill Popeye.
so the fight's over. I don't think I need to watch this video any further, but I'll humor you guys.
And his friends. Because why not? Except guess what? Popeye was fine. Why? Because he eats his spinach.
I wonder what its nutritional content is like. Well, let's find out with math.
No!
A single can of spinach in Popeye's world was once able to grow a beanstalk so tall it reached into outer space, all the way to a nearby
Look at the
solar
color.
system, and shattered this stylized yellow star. By measuring the volume of this spinach stalk and including the caloric density of regular spinach, we can calculate one single can of Popeye's
I guess I just got tired of seeing black and white.
46 undecillion calories. That's over 700.
If anyone in real life eats that, you're dead. You're fucking dead. You eat one, like you're done. That's some nasty shit.
octillion times greater than the total calories the average person will consume.
They picked the nastiest fucking.
That's over 46 million Yoda tons of TNT. Enough to destroy, well, a star. Or enough to punch your annoying neighbor so hard that...
So they're saying that his strength, he's as strong as Saitama is what you're saying? No, Saitama's stronger than that, though. He's stronger than Star Level. But his durability, though, universal.
Will do, even if it's handed to him by the audience in the real world watching his cartoon.
He can summon...
So I have questions about that, alright? That's an interesting feat. I don't know what you call that feat. I forgot the name of it. When you, a fictional character interacts with the real world. Here's the problem with that. Who the fuck is making spinach like that in this world? At this point, we have to look at it this way. Either the spinach changed once it enters his world, or that spinach wasn't from this world in the first place. Those are the two only conclusions I can come up with. Because there's no spinach in this world with that many calories. Unless they just magically change the moment they enter. I don't know. This is a gag character. This isn't meant to be explained.
Cans to his side by whistling for them, praying to gods, painting them into reality.
Whoa, hold on. Hold on.
Hands to his side by whistling for them, praying to God.
Yo, what kind of spinach is that? Oh, no.
Painting them into reality, or just waving his hand. The dude has literally been disintegrated into nothingness. Then his nothingness.
You got spinach for everything, huh?
Out of nowhere and ate it. Nothing ate it.
Got some Rule 63 shit going on here.
I don't know.
He can even punch so hard he tears the film strip he's being animated on, or exit his cartoon to beat the shit out of his own anime.
Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at this animation.
Oh man, Scrap's always so expensive.
I don't like their hand-drawn animation. There's like a bunch of fights where like I just want them to stay with the sprites because it's like the characters just get so fucking ugly. Like the Geese Howard fight. Bro, when he fought Heihachi, they turned this man into a King of the Hill character. There was a part in the Madara fight where he just looked... I don't want to talk about it. It's just the hand-drawn animation. They need to get better with that. I mean, the animation itself is good. It's the character. It's the art. It's just fucking atrocious sometimes. But let's keep going.
Expensive. No thanks.
So far, so good. This whole thing is animated, huh?
Whatever.
What if there's no victory? Like, now that the fight's actually happening.
Well, blow me down. You ain't got a scratch on yas.
I know, right? Overwhelming strength is so boring.
I can't read that.
I can't speak that. He's good. He's good. This one doesn't look bad.
Interesting now.
They're staying consistent with the character design. That's why. They're staying very consistent.
A little bit more interesting now.
Was I wrong? This man is a gag character. Get the fuck out of here. Oh. The sprites now? Jesus Christ.
or for fun. Who the hell are you?
Yep, I am what I am. And that's all
One Piece.
I am.
One Piece. One Piece.
I am what I am. And that's
Yo, tell me that's not a One Piece reference though. Like, get the fuck out of here.
what I am.
Third gear, say word.
What do you know? How am I gonna get back home?
This is some weird shit. I kind of regret not being stoned. What the fuck? Is this Devil Artemis? Ew! We gotta run that back. Yo, what the fuck? Damn, this dude ugly. What the fuck am I looking at? Holy shit. This dude is Chop Fugazi. They really made a serious Popeye. This dude looks disgusting. He looks like he smells like actual shit. This is the dumbest looking shit I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe this shit. Just get the fuck out of here.
Amazing! This is amazing! How did you get so...
Saitama can't talk in space because he cannot breathe in space. Remember that. He was holding his nose when he hit the moon.
Strong! It's me spinach.
Is this game? He just yeeted him from existence. This dude turned him into pencil marks.
Can this be? My heart's beating so fast. My muscles ache. I can feel them again.
What the fuck? Oh, of course not.
That's all I can stand, 'cause I can't stand no more.
I never thought it would happen. A serious fight. I found it! Thank you, weird spinach mascot.
Saitama done. I knew it. What did I tell you? You can't beat a gag character if you're not one yourself. Unless you have Hakai. Dude turn him into eggs? What the fuck? Because of his head? No. Fuck you.
He took a big gamble, but now he is scrambled. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
That was surprisingly better than I thought it'd be. Huh.
Say that fight was over easy? Wait, except isn't Saitama's whole gag that he can't lose?
Not a gag.
But it's more nuanced than that. Despite breaking his limiter, Saitama's strength isn't limitless. He's said so himself.
Breaking his limiter meant his potential strength was likely infinite, but there's
Exactly.
nothing left in his world powerful enough to push him to get stronger.
Exactly.
Stuck with 5-pound dumbbells.
He also
That's the difference between him and Goku. Imagine Goku in a regular fucking world. How is he gonna reach Super Saiyan if there's nothing to go Super Saiyan for? There's nothing to push him to that point. That's what Saitama is. He's like Goku, but he has no one to push him beyond his limit. He's bored as fuck.
possess some magical ability to kill someone in one punch regardless of effort. Powerful adversaries like Boros and Garo have survived his blows repeatedly, albeit briefly, and he's never
That was
been
Garo?
quite like
Oh my god, why does he look so ugly right there?
According to the mangaka, One Punch Man's gag is that Saitama is an anime protagonist at the end of his series, slapped in at the beginning of his
Exactly.
series, where he's too strong to have
Breakthrough.
challenge.
So, if we know
Oh, for those of you guys that don't know what breakthrough is, it's this thing on Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, where there's this thing called skill edit, and you can edit your skills. And I think only no, everyone has it, but if you give it to a Goku or Vegeta, let's say with the Saiyan Saga, right? Raditz stole Gohan. Quick, go Super Saiyan 4 and beat the shit out of him. That's pretty much what it is. You get all your shit at the beginning.
Saitama's strength does have a limit. What is it?
We know he can deflect Boros' planet-destroying blast, but he was clearly super casual about it. He may have called it his serious punch, but that's the joke. He's only now getting kind of serious.
In order to get as generous a number as possible, let's assume Saitama was exerting the least amount of effort he could to throw that punch. Since he's still technically a human, we can assume the ratio between the least amount of effort possible and the most is relatively consistent with other humans. Let's just say he burned the equivalent of only 1 calorie relative to the strongest punch ever recorded, which was over 1,000 joules. For reference, the average person burns about 1
I never thought something like this was possible to calculate. This is interesting.
calorie a minute doing absolutely nothing. So this is assuming Saitama is literally as casual as physically possible.
That'd make his strongest punch about 200 times greater than his weakest. Using Boros' energy blast as a base, Saitama's theoretical strongest punch would be over 11 yotatons of TNT. That's absolutely insane. Enough to annihilate Uranus 4 times over.
Now, this is just their calculations, alright? He hasn't done this in the manga yet. But even if you want to highball him to this point, I mean... yeah, it ain't much. I mean, it's much, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, yeah.
Well, that's impressive, but that's still far less than Popeye's star-busting power, which was millions of times greater. Sure, this is only an estimate. We don't know Saitama's full strength exactly. But the point is, whatever it may be, it can be measured.
That's right, but trying to compare them with just numbers isn't the whole story.
While Saitama can break his world fairly easily, it's still a semi-realistic world that generally obeys the laws of physics.
Popeye in his world, on the other hand, can't really be measured at all. The dude's occupied 2 places at the same time, ripped the film strip he's animated on, and knocked out the guy drawing him. Can't do math to figure that out. Popeye's just on a whole other level of bullshit.
Even if Saitama was strong enough to kill Popeye in 1 punch, Popeye has survived being fully disintegrated, only to recover.
Of course he has. Of course he fucking has.
Good as new. Hell, God turned off all of reality and Popeye just ignored it.
And on the flip side, there was nothing stopping Popeye from just turning Saitama into a bunch of eggs, which he can do without spinach. So even if Popeye was weaker, he'd still have a way to finish the job in 1 punch.
Saitama was easily one of the strongest combatants we've ever seen, but pure strength was no match for Popeye's insane power, survivability, and plain old cartoon shenanigans.
If you thought nothing could match the One Punch Man, now you know Popeye's spinach can.
The winner is Popeye.
Shouldn't this fight, honestly, it's sort of good because it opens the eyes of One Punch Man fans as that this motherfucker isn't the strongest, and he isn't. Most importantly, he isn't a gag character. He's not a gag character. Saitama is not a gag character. All right, don't disrespect my guy like that. He has substance to his character. He's not just shits and giggles and nonsensical assery.
That's a wrap for our anniversary season. Thank you so much for...
Well, gag characters might be far more powerful than, you know, actual characters. Are they really as interesting as them? They're one-trick ponies. You understand them the moment you see, like, 1 episode of their shit. So, like, these characters, like, develop. These characters that are these characters that are actually serious, they have time to develop. They're not doing the same shit every single episode, just through different circumstances. So the difference is gag characters are meant to make you laugh. These characters are meant to develop. So yeah, you might not win, but which one do you enjoy more? Ask yourself that. It ain't all about who wins. Sometimes the story's just better overall. And I'm not saying this coming from Salt, because I already knew Saitama was gonna die, and I agree, he should have died, and he did, as I expected. I I think this fight was sort of needed. Just to, like, open people's fucking eyes, finally.
Watching and supporting us for over a decade. Here's to another as Death Battle will
Who's next?
return in 2020.
Who's next? You still didn't give me my fucking Galactus versus Unicron. Alright, let me think real quick. I have to think. Alright, so obviously it's fucking Tanjiro. Who is Tanjiro fighting, alright? I have to think. Who's Tanjiro? Because that water was Tanjiro, right? So if this is Tanjiro, who would he fight? I want to say, there's not really a lot of characters I could compare him to. Maybe Kenshin Himura from Rurouni Kenshin. But he fights demons, right? He slays demons. They're not going to put him up against Guts. That's Dororo. Yo, if they put him against Hyakimaru from Dororo, I'd probably bust. I'm not going to hold you. Let's see. It's kind of hard to guess because Tanjiro, you know, bigger heroes. Oh shit, no. Oh no, they're just showing off their whole roster, so they're not telling us in the next fight. But so we got Tanjiro confirmed, we got a Tetsuo confirmed. Let's get it. Bigger heroes. So that's Tetsuo. March 2022. Interesting. I don't care enough to oh, this video was horrific. That shit was horrific. But they didn't tell us who's next, so I guess I could just chill, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. No surprises here. Am I satisfied? I'm not dissatisfied. Honestly, I don't really care. It just happened the way I think it should have happened. So that's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. I got some juicy shit coming up for you guys. Don't you ever underestimate me. Alright, I have some super hot fire. I'm working my ass off over here. When I'm not uploading, I'm busting fucking content. Alright, I'm making shit. Like, this shit ain't easy. You know, I'm fucking editing this shit by myself. This shit takes time. You know what I mean? Gotta make this shit as sexy as possible. So yeah, bear with me and shit like that. But that's pretty much it, guys. Peace.